guys, it's Jessii Vee, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about another bizarre mystery from history. Mystery from history! That rhymes. Something crazy happened in the 1950s that involved 15 kids that were in a church choir. You guys are not gonna believe what I'm gonna tell you. Before I get started though, I just want to announce that I'm having a Christmas meet and greet. It's completely free, no tickets, no fees. You just show up, come meet me, we have a great time. It's gonna be in Orangeville, Ontario, Canada. It's gonna be at the Peculiar Place store. So it's December 17th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I will be there within those 3 hours. You can show up at any time and I'll meet you. You can check out the store. You can shop the Christmas stuff. There's gonna be some Christmas treats. It's gonna be so much fun. So if you guys want more information on where the store is, the address, I will link everything down below, but I really hope to see you there. And the second announcement is that we have so much Grinch merch on the website right now. We have a Grinch hat, a Grinch scarf, a Grinch blanket, Grinch sleep mask, Grinch travel mugs, Grinch gnomes. I mean, we have everything on the website right now for Grinch because I love Grinch. Can't you tell? I'm wearing a shirt that says Merry Grinchmas, literally. So if you would like any of our Grinch products before they sell out, I will link them down below. But yeah, with all that being said, let's jump right into today's video. The first question that I want to ask you guys is, do you believe in miracles or luck? Because if you don't, I have a feeling that you will after you hear about what happened to these kids. At 7:25 p.m. on March 1st of 1950, the otherwise quiet evening in the town of Beatrice, Nebraska was shaken by the roar of an explosion so powerful and fierce that it knocked out power all over town. It shattered windows and caused a local radio station to shut down. The blast was soon found to be coming from the Beatrice's West Side Baptist Church, which had been completely destroyed and gutted by this fire. The roof caved in, the walls were blown out. It was literally a charred heap. It was completely totaled. It was gone. Reverend Walter Klempel had turned on the church's furnace earlier that evening to get the place warmed up for the choir practice. And this choir practice was supposed to start at 7:20 p.m. sharp. So after he turned on this furnace, he left to go have dinner, and that's when he saw this explosion in the distance. He was sure that everyone in the choir must have died in that blast, but the firemen found not a single body, as no one whatsoever had been inside the church. All 15 people had been late for choir practice for various reasons. So this is seen as a modern miracle. Absolutely no one can explain how exactly this happened. There just can't be 15 coincidences of all 15 kids being late. The fire department came to the conclusion that it had most likely been caused by a natural gas leak, and they were just so stunned that no one had been harmed in this explosion. What's crazy is that all 15 of these people had never ever been late for choir practice. They had always been on time, sharp. It was super important to be there when you were asked. But on this particular night, they were all gone. So I wanted to talk about the 15 reasons why these kids and people were late to the church. High school student LaDonna Vandergrift had never been late a day for choir practice, but on that evening, she had been stumped by a problem on her geometry homework and was so absorbed in it that she lost track of time. She wanted to finish this homework before she left for practice. Her friend and fellow choir member Rowena Estes and her sister were having car trouble that day, unable to get the vehicle to start no matter what they did. So they had called LaDonna for a ride, but because she was so wrapped up in homework, she wasn't able to drive them, making them late. Their high school classmates and neighbors Lucille Jones and Dorothy Wood usually went to practice together and were always early, yet on this day, Lucille found herself so fascinated by a program she was listening to on the radio that she missed her usual time to leave, and that made her friend Dorothy late as well. So she was so captured by whatever she was listening to on the radio. Another student and pianist for the choir, Marilyn Paul, had actually wanted to arrive very early, but for reasons she could not explain, she had taken an unusual deep nap after dinner and overslept. Marilyn Paul's mother was actually the choir director, and she was late because she was trying to wake up her daughter, but she seemed to be in such a deep sleep that that it took forever to wake her up and get her ready. And bizarrely, another woman named Joyce Black, who happened to be the choir stenographer, was also late because she was feeling uncharacteristically sleepy and lazy that evening. So for some reason, she decided to wait until last minute to go out into the chilly air and walk to practice. So a lot of people were feeling very sleepy or lazy. She actually lived right across the street from the church, and she was so close that her windows were blown out by the blast and objects were thrown about. Another woman named Leonard Scuster typically went to the practice with her young daughter, but both of them were late because Scuster had suddenly been called upon to help work on a meeting for a missionary. Lathe operator Herbert Kipf was late because he had been working on an important letter and decided to stop along the way to send it off. Other kids lost track of time watching TV or talking with other students. I mean, like I said, literally all 15 kids just happened to be late. If they had been there early or even on time, they all would have been killed. The devastated church has since been rebuilt with no signs of the devastation that once tore through here, but the miraculous events that unfolded around the Lucky 15 have not been forgotten. This case has appeared on TV shows like Unsolved Mysteries, Beyond Belief. How is it that 15 different people, all known for their punctuality, all happened to be late on this one night? Many of them for such odd reasons. They had just managed to miss that 5-minute window of this explosion. What are the odds that not a single one of them was in that building when it was destroyed? Was it just a random freak coincidence, or were there other forces at work? And it really makes people consider that miracles actually can happen. I think God said, not today. He definitely sent down his angels to watch over them for sure. Anyways, guys, I found this case to be so interesting, and if you like me talking about unsolved mysteries or bizarre events from history, give this video a thumbs up and let me know, and maybe comment down below which case you want me to do next. But don't forget, if you would like to come to the meet and greet on December 17th, all the information is linked down below, or if you would like to check out our Grinch merch, it is also linked down below. But I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!